Okay, quick question. Your front end is working, your back end is running, you deployed your site, and then boom, it's slow, it crashes, or it simply doesn't respond. And then someone says, bro, just use Nginx. But what the fuck is Nginx? And why everyone keep recommending it? So let's make it clear and simple. Nginx is a web server, but more importantly, it's a traffic manager. Think of Nginx like a security guard plus traffic police for your website. It stands in front of your app and decides who gets in, where the request should go, how fast it should go, and how to not let your server die. Let's try to understand it with a real life analogy. Imagine you have a restaurant. Your Node, Java, Python, Go, or whatever language you are using for your backend is the chef. If 100 people rush directly into the kitchen, chef is dead. So you put a receptionist, someone who handles queues, someone who redirects the customer to the right table. The receptionist is the Nginx. Customer didn't talk to the chef directly, they talk to Nginx now. But what problem Nginx actually solves? Here is what happened without Nginx. So your browser directly hits your backend. Backend handles everything. Too many requests simply means crashing your website or slow response or downtown at 2 a.m. Yeah. So these are the problems that you can face with your website without Nginx. Now, with Nginx, browser first requests to the Nginx, then Nginx hits your backend. Nginx handles all the static files, manages all the connections, reduces backend load, keep things fast and stable. Now let's understand why do we use Nginx or what Nginx is used for. And we are going to cover some core use cases. Now, the important part, why do you use Nginx? The first thing is reverse proxy. Nginx side in front of your app and forward all the requests to your backend stays hidden and safe. The second case is where the Nginx is used for load balancing. If you have multiple servers, Nginx distributes traffic so one server doesn't cry. Third and important part is serve static files, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, images. Nginx is insanely fast at all of these services. HTTPS and SSL is the fourth important use case. Nginx handles all HTTPS so your backend doesn't have to do the same. And the most important, what I feel it's used for, is keeping your app alive. So even if your Node app restarts, Nginx still stays up during that entire process, making your server, your app always up and running. Let's discuss the common stack that is used along with Nginx. Now, Nginx can be used with PM2 and Node. This is a very common production setup where the Nginx has some sort of entry point, usually port 80 and 443. The PM to keep Node app up and running. And your Node next, your API route is the actual logic. Now, what happens if the terminal closes? PM2 keeps app alive, Nginx keep routing traffic. This is how real apps survive in production. Let's discuss the summary of this entire points that we have discussed. So if I had to explain Nginx in one line, it could be like Nginx protects your backend, speed up your site, and handle traffic like a boss. And if you're deploying to EC2, VPS, or production and not using Nginx, you are not wrong, but you are not ready either.